What's going on, guys? It's KTpop here. I wanted to talk a little bit today about K-pop album packaging. Now, I have a lot of albums, too many. I have things overflowing. I have boxes in my garage full of albums I can't even display anymore. They're just all so different from each other. They're different sizes, width, height, texture, made of different things. They all open different ways. Oh! So today I wanted to go through a few of the ones that I think are a bit of a miss. And there's a lot of reasons why they can be a miss. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not hating on any of these groups. I'm not a hater, okay? I'm like the biggest multi-stan there is. And that is evident in my album collection because I have hundreds and hundreds from all different groups. And I'm not hating on the groups, just the packaging. And that is obviously not the groups or idols' fault. It's the entertainment companies. And they are the enemy of us all. The first one I wanted to show was packaging that I just think is unnecessary and very, very ugly. The first one is this bubble wrap packaging. This is insanity to me. Why the hell would you put an album in bubble wrap? I mean, it looks like a piece of trash, to be honest. This is Drippin's album called Free Pass. I actually don't even know what this album is called. This is what I'm saying. I have way too many albums. I don't even know what I have. I'll show it up close in the camera here. But yeah, as you can see, it's bubble wrap. And I don't think have I even opened this? It's stuck like bubble wrap like that. Can you see? It's awful. Wow.
So that's not just like the mail?
No, that's how it comes. Like I bought the album like this and it's just got this flimsy bit of like tape that's closing it together. It's even got the price still here. This one I bought in Korea. Yeah, and then you've got the book inside here, but you're supposed to display it like in the bubble wrap. There's two versions, this blue version and the pink version. Both came in this bubble wrap. It's bullshit. And I think everyone is with me that this is not an ideal way. Look, now I'm just breaking it as I'm opening it. It's so shit. I don't like displaying them because of the bubble wrap. And I think it's really, really ugly. I feel like every time you open it, it gets more and more broken and ugly.
Imagine if you were like a purist and you're like, I need all of the stuff. And then you accidentally chucked it away. Because you're like, this is just trash.
Yeah.
And then later on you found out that was like the packaging for the album.
Yeah, and then your collection isn't complete because you don't have the fucking bubble wrap that it came in. The babble wrap.
The bubble wrap?
The babble wrap. Hate it. Don't do it. This next one is a similar kind of route, but I actually don't have the external packaging for this. So this is Wonho's album, Love Synonym. Synonym? That's how you say it, right? Synonym?
Cinema.
Cinnamon. Synonym. This one came in like a foil packet, like a silver foil packet, and you had to rip it open. I ended up hating the foil packets so much that I just chucked them out. So I chucked those out on purpose. I didn't accidentally throw them out like I would have done with the bubble wrap. I really hated that. Everyone hated it. And there's just so many albums like this that come like in plastic bags. I have another one that comes in a Ziploc bag. Like, what? Who wants an album in a Ziploc bag or bubble wrap or a foil package? No, let's not do it. And now I've got these two pieces that just float around because they're not together in one. And it pisses me off. So these ones are also relegated to the box in the garage. RIP. On to the next one. Ugly packaging again. I mean, a lot of these are ugly, but to me, that looks terrible. And these are two different versions. This is yellow here. And this is purple there. Wow. Only when you take them out of here, you can kind of see it, they're different. And also this material here is that really weird, like soft, like fake, it's not fake leather, but it has that really weird soft feeling. And I feel like when it gets any kind of mark on it, it just looks shit. Like these look terrible. I don't know if it comes out like on the camera, but they're covered in scuff marks. It looks so ugly. So yeah, you take the book out and then you can see the color. It's purple, right? But when it's in here, there's so much space. Like it just rattles around in here. And when you display them on your shelf, I just feel like it looks crap. See? It just rattles around. I fucking hate it. Oh, see, I put it in the wrong, wait, is that the wrong way? What the fuck? I didn't even notice this before. when you've got it in there, the barcode is just like on the top there. Like that looks so ugly. When this album came out, a lot of people bought them, I think, and then kind of realized that they were really ugly. And I started seeing a lot of them just being sold on like K-pop buy, sell, trade pages. And I bought them for like probably about $5 each. There's so many albums where if you take one thing out, like a poster to display it, then the whole thing just rattles around for the rest of time on your shelf. That pisses me off. Not a fan. Sorry, Kepler. I actually do love Kepler. I've already done the disclaimer, but Kepler is one of my favorite girl groups. So such a shame that their debut album came in such shitty packaging. The next one I want to talk about, NCT 2020. Every single NCT album that comes out, I feel like the packaging is shit. But this one shows a theme that we see in some albums where they decide to just not put a spine on it. Can you see? There's barely anything holding these pages in place. And you know what that leads to? Pages just fucking coming out. Can you see this? It's just holding on by a thread and I just can't handle it. I think there was also an issue with these albums where the pages weren't even like sequential. So they'd have like a picture of one member's face and then another member's face on that side, and they just like didn't match up. So these albums were an absolute travesty. And I just really don't think we should be doing this.
You haven't just broke it.
No, that's how it is. I have so many of these because I bought a bunch at the time because I was collecting NCT at the time. They're all like that. I mean, I guess you could glue that, but then no, because you can't, because look, there's like a gap there. You couldn't glue it. It would just make it all over the place. Anyway, not a great one. The only thing these albums are good for is like scrapbooking because you can easily rip the pages out. I gotta imagine if I just ripped a page out on here. I feel like everyone would get upset. I actually have other ones where I've ripped the pages out for like scrapbooking and stuff. But yeah, not a fan. Where does this even go? Great. At least it looks okay on the bookshelf. It just looks like a novel. You probably need a book this thick to like go through all the different members because there's like, I don't even know how many there are now. 23, then the lost 2, then added more. It's a lot. I don't really follow NCT as much anymore, but.
Don't open that page. It seems like you've been to that page a lot.
I don't even like. Next one. We have this One We special album, XOXO.
Gossip Dan.
The first time I opened this, I was so freaking confused. The way it opens is just a trip. So this opens up. Again, the sticker. Not a big fan of the sticker, you know? It's already like, it's made a bubble on here. Like, okay, open it up. There you go. You got your photo book. Oh no, you don't have your photo book. You've got this box of shit, okay? That's not what we're looking at. We're looking at this book here. Right, you got your photo book. Oh, great. Awesome. Look through my photo book. Oh, but wait. Oh, there's a second photo book on this side. What? Really not a big fan of this double photo book style. It just makes it feel really cheap, I feel like. Really damage it like this. I mean, you know, I'm throwing this shit around like it's, I think I have like 6 of these. So this is just one of the ones that I'm using for the video. It's all really bent already. And I think that's because of the design of the packaging with this double photo book. I don't think I've ever seen this before. So like props for it being unique, I guess.
Is there some way that they're differentiated or they just arbitrarily picked?
Yeah, it is different concepts. So they've put 2 concepts, but you could just put them at different ends of the photo book, not in a separate photo book. Putting this back in, then you wrap it up again with your little fucking sticker. Nah, I don't like it. Does this slide out too? Oh no, it's all right. You can kind of make it tight with this sticker thing, but the sticker to me is also just so ugly. Like, no. XOXO. Zero Base One, Youth in the Shade, came out last year. It's last year now, oh my God. It was the debut album of Zero Base One. I love Zero Base One. They're one of my favorite groups, so I'm definitely not hating on Zero Base One. But all the inclusions came in a little plastic pouch like this. We already know how I feel about plastic pouches. Not as bad as the album being in a plastic pouch. Well, yes, this is worse because photo card damage is the worst crime. But yes, all the inclusions came in these little plastic pouches. And I have put this together as an example of what happened to the photo cards, but I'm not actually storing them like this. And just preface that I would not actually store it like this. The culprit in this crime is this right here, the coaster. All of the members had a little coaster with roses drawn on it as one of the inclusions. This coaster was kept in this plastic pocket right next to the photo card. Can anyone guess what happened to the photo cards with this coaster leaning on it? They all got dented as fuck. So here's an example of how it would have been packaged. Here we go, you got your coaster right on top of the photo card. This photo card is in a sleeve because that's how I keep them. But yeah, they all just came like this. And once this is pressed between the albums, you know, in boxes of however many albums, they all came with these indents, which really upset a lot of people. And, you know, trying to trade photo cards that are damaged, selling photo cards that are damaged, can be a real hassle, having to send like multiple photos with your fucking phone, like trying to look at all the dents, and it's just a nightmare really. So I think it's one of the biggest crimes in K-pop album history, K-pop album packaging history. Extraordinary Heroes album, I think, where they had a sticker pack that had a staple to keep it shut. And it was, again, right next to the photo card, so that once the pressure was on it, the staple imprinted all the photo cards, and that was also a bit of a nightmare. Put this back together. Again, I don't store it like this. I'm not risking more damage. Another thing about these plastic packets, it always annoys me that they've got these little tags, you know, where you feel like you have to tear this to open it. It's got like perforated bits here. So you think, oh, I have to rip this off to open it, but you don't, you just open it. So if you end up ripping that open because you think you have to, you've kind of like defaced the album, and then it makes it look really ugly. So not happy about that either. The next one is another example of how photo cards can be damaged in packaging. These are the platform albums from ATEEZ, from two different comebacks. This is a fairly new way of packaging things, which has actually really started to piss me off. Not only just for the packaging reasons, but also for the number of photo cards that we now have to collect, because they basically just put photo cards in a box and sell that as an album version. They kind of put it as this eco-friendly thing, you know, but then you still have to buy like heaps of these, and then there's just so many of these photo cards floating around that no one actually needs them, and then it just creates waste anyway. I don't know, I guess they're easy to store, but they're also ugly AF. Like, how am I supposed to store these? I end up just piling them up like on top of each other, and that looks terrible. And it's also got this little like perforated thing in it. So what, am I supposed to like install a hook on my K-pop shelf to like stack them up? The reason I'm talking about these is because your photo cards can actually get really damaged in these boxes. I actually have some in this one. This is a case of just inclusions rattling around. These aren't like valuable, so it's okay. I can like store them in here and it's not a big deal. Having these photo cards rattling around inside a box as they're being transported has caused a lot of issues for me, just getting like scratches on the back of them. These ones weren't so bad, but this new one that just came out recently, again, this perforated thing on the top that makes it look like you have to rip it off to open it, but you don't have to. It just opens right up like that. And you've got your little hook. So I think I need to install some hooks on my shelves, I guess. This also had the added annoyance of the sticker that goes across the top. So you have to try and like, I've tried to slice mine open. It actually looks really shit. I tried to get a little knife in there and just slice it open, but I ended up ripping the entire bit of plastic. So that's really cool. That looks really, really ugly. So these ones had way more damage than the previous one that I just showed you, because it came with like, here we go, there's a sticker in here. It came with these little stickers, and these just seem to like rub up against the back of these photo cards and just really scratch them. So really not a big fan of that. Everyone collects these albums for the photo cards, right? And if those come damaged, it's kind of worthless. I should see if someone wants these.
Give away.
No one wants these. What do you call it? Telemarketer? No. Telepresenter? This one I think will be self-evident when I open it up. So let me get it down here on the old close-up cam here, and let's give it an open. Okay. So that's not supposed to happen. What? What? What is going on here? What? Okay, what are you supposed to... Okay. Can you see how many elements there are to this? There's this weird clock face thing. Then you've got this part. CD on there. And then this part is just broken. I don't know. I think it is. It's come unstuck. I bought these off someone and she was like, yeah, just be careful when you open it because the whole thing falls apart. What? That shouldn't be something you have to worry about when you open up your K-pop album. Oh yeah, it just falls apart. Just be careful. Okay, great. So then you've got all your inclusions in here. Even the inclusions are falling apart. This is Victon's Chronograph album, by the way. And it's super broken. This comes out. And then you kind of think that you have something else underneath here. So then you try and pull it open, but that's not supposed to come open. But then that comes off. So you're like, what? Am I missing something? Let me see if I can put it back together. This is the other test. I've lost all the pieces. Why does it have to be this many pieces? This is gonna look chaotic. They actually have an album called Chaos, so that kind of tracks, doesn't it? I just don't understand these albums where you have to try and fit all the pieces back in. See? You have to try and Okay, great, here we go. And then you're like, okay, great, now I just have to put this other... It's so bad. It's like doing a puzzle. Do you reckon that's the point? Maybe it's you're supposed to feel like you're putting together a clock. It's the same amount of work. There's a lot of these albums that come like this. I'm going to talk shit on Zero Base One again, even though they're one of my favorite groups. One of their new albums, the Melting Point ones, was similar, and it had folding doors so that if you couldn't get this part in properly, the doors wouldn't close. That was so freaking annoying. Oh look, now I've fucked this up again. What is that? At least use some stronger glue. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've just fucked it up now. Do you think this would sell on a late night telemarketing? Why do I keep saying telemarketing? Thanks, IST Entertainment. So I think the main takeaways here are, don't overcomplicate your packaging. Don't oversimplify your packaging. Don't put your bloody albums in a plastic pocket or bubble wrap or a foil packet. And for the love of God, please do not damage your photo cards in the packaging. So these have been some of my least favorite K-pop album packaging, but even though they leave a little bit to be desired, I still love them all. I still display them proudly, and maybe the entertainment companies will take note. And after they watch this video, they won't fucking make the same mistakes again. Thanks for watching KTpop. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will make some more videos like this. Probably moving on to some packaging that I do love. So if you'd like to see that, stay tuned. Bye. I am cute.
Yeah.
These albums fucking piss me off, tell you what. Oh, too much swearing. Well, no one gives a shit at all about any of this.